Look how pretty this is. I moved out, so no more green floor and white walls and a wooden desk, etc, etc. I'm going to move into a studio apartment in another student's house, which is going to cost me less than the one I was in previously. And this new one also has a gym and various studying areas, and a yoga room and more washing machines. So since I moved out, this is the situation in my room. So the bed is to be made. That has nothing to do with it, but let's go here. Ta-da! Coochie, coochie, coochie. A bunch of stuff to find a place for, because these things are going to be here for about a month. I don't want to live in such a mess. And so I have to organize everything and find a place for stuff that isn't supposed to be here. You know? So I have this very big wardrobe. It's all mirrors, because someone here is narcissistic. I think I'll find some place for, you know, for example here, like I have boxes where I would keep my food there, which are now empty. So I think I could just store them here, as well as that one that could also go in here. And I also went to the beach last week. I still studied but fell behind, and now I am very much behind schedule, but we're going to try anyways. If I pass, then I'm finally done. I'm finally done. Oh god. Anyways, I'm going to start cleaning up. Okay, I'm going to start with these. These are empty. These are from the beach. Like, this is my beach bag. Piece of paper, sunscreen, and a towel. Here I only have shampoo and conditioner, etc. Nuts. These are to be put in the kitchen. 2 bags out of the way. In this other bag, I have this one. This is actually a shoe box from IKEA, in which I would put like extra tissues, toothpaste, you know, backup stuff. I would keep this one open always, sitting like this, and then putting stuff in here. Inside here, I have my like 2 stuffed animals. I have boxes, and these are the lids. I don't know what's in here. Oh, I know what's here. My organizer for pens. Yeah. This one can stay here. I don't need it. This one was a toilet brush. It's like that. I took the top out and I would use it as a vase for flowers. This is really nice. I'll put it here for now. Okay, another bag done. Now there's only that one, that, and this one to organize. And also these are clean stuff. These are my anatomy books. They're going to stay there. Yeah, I also have to make my bed. Okay, I'm moving on to that one and that one. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, tea! The tissue I was talking about. Toothpaste I was talking about. Okay, and these are food containers. With food also. Oh, this is a phone chair from IKEA. That's the rest of the flower container. Vase. Tea. In here, you can actually put this stuff. I'll also my keychain. I want to have a physical key, like I'll have a card to open my door, so I won't need this one anymore. I'll put it back to, oh, I can actually, because on my other backpack, like the pink one, I have these are from Lego. Oh, Lego. I don't know how you pronounce it. I have the Winnie the Pooh one. This is the cactus, but it lost an arm. So I'm going to put it in this bag because it doesn't have a keychain. I don't know what to do with these. This one is a lid. It was supposed to be put between these two. I think I'll just use it. Whoa! This is almost perfect. As an undercup. Perfect. Okay. I have too many of these. Like, I wear not even a third of everything in here. My sister has a Vinted account, and I think soon she'll receive a load of stuff to sell. Let's finish with this one. Notebook. My chemistry book. Okay, so here's the situation. I have 307 cards to revise today and 305 to learn. This 300 also have like the whole vascularization and nerves of the upper limb. This desk, I haven't used this in such a long time. I've always been studying outside and using this as a holder for stuff. Okay. So I'm done with revision. I took a mock test and got 7 out of 12 right. I still have a lot of stuff to cover, but I can do it. Okay, writing is really helpful when memorizing stuff. I look at the flashcard, right? And now I'm looking already at the answer because I didn't know it. To which subcortical regions does the retina project? Something like that. So I write it, retina subcortical regions. Sometimes I do like a bullet list underneath, or I do more of like a spidergram. It's the same. And then I write them a couple more times. Like the first one, I usually look at it, and then I try, like I move to another part of the piece of paper. Sometimes I also turn it so that I can't read it. I do it like until I am like, okay, I get it, and then I press on 1 so that it asks me the same questions after 1 minute, and yeah. Hi there, so it's been a day, I think. Like yesterday I didn't film, and it's afternoon. It's 4:37. I have been studying this morning and playing with IKEA Creative. Like it's addictive. I should probably turn on a light. Yeah, looks better. I'm done with the revision. I still have 150 cards to learn, so I've learned about 100. I had over 300 to learn, and I did about 100 Monday, yesterday, and today. I have a little snack here with me because during my teenage years I've been up and down with weight. I've been both overweight and underweight and never normal. Actually, my weight has stabilized like for the past year or something. And as you know me, I'm skinny, I'm healthy, but I have a hard time switching to the mentality that my metabolism is now fast. Sometimes eating it a little bit more, or you know, pizza instead of once, you eat it twice a week, something like that. My body actually benefits from it, and it's something completely new because I've had, you know, growing up a slow metabolism, and now, you know, I've been to the beach last week with my boyfriend, and we were at his place, and there were his parents cooking, and they have, you know, different eating habits than I do. And so, you know, I've been trying to, since they eat more processed, well, not processed, well, yeah, definitely more processed, but still homemade and high quality, blah, blah, blah. I had the weird feeling of getting up from the table like a little bit hungry, because what I usually do is I eat the main course and then I eat vegetables to fill my stomach. They do the opposite. So I would always get up from the table with, you know, a feeling of kind of emptiness in my stomach. And I actually lost a half kilogram that I didn't need to lose. So I'm trying to put it back up. It's not that hard for half a kilo to get it back up. You know, I think it's like my body wants to be at, I weight around 50 kilograms. Sometimes it's 51.2, sometimes it's 49.9, but that has been my weight during the summer. This winter it was 51, so between 50 point, I don't know, 5 and 52, for example, that range. I think my body wants to stay in that range. It has happened before. The only thing I have to do is just, you know, tell my body, okay, we have food, don't worry. It's all right. Okay, so I'm going back to studying. That being said, right now I'm doing the brachial plexus, I think. Well, I have to memorize the first part. It's divided into, oh shoot, I don't know, the anterior branches, the trunks, divisions, the cords, and the terminal nerves. I don't know, I've translated them literally, but I have to memorize this little scheme. I'll show it to you. Wait. This one, look how pretty this is. I like to use these kind of schemes and just memorize them, writing them down. I think I'll draw it enough times to, like, you know, get it, and then I hit again, and then if I do it well again, then it's good, and then the next day. Okay, so here we are. My hair, it's crazy. I cut my hair in, I think it was June. I still cannot put them in a ponytail. How short did I cut them? I like to do drastic cuts at the beginning of summer and just let them grow and, you know, trim the ends during the winter and colder season, and then when it starts to get hot again, I chop off everything. Isn't that the way you're supposed to use your hair? I guess. Okay, so we have C5, C6.